Let's begin by reading the question. The formula to convert from Celsius to Fahrenheit is Fahrenheit equals 9/5 C Celsius plus 32. So Celsius and Fahrenheit are two different measurement scales for measuring temperature. And it says, use this formula to complete the statements below. Round your answers to the nearest tenth as needed. So let's start by writing our formula. F equals 9/5 C plus 32. And let's write what F and C represent. So it said that it's converting from Celsius to Fahrenheit. So the C is representing the degrees in Celsius, and the capital F is representing the degrees in temperature in Fahrenheit. So in this question, the first one, it says, if the temperature is 55 degrees Fahrenheit, that is equivalent to blank degrees Celsius. So again, this is a relationship between two different measurements. They're giving us one quantity and asking us to find the equivalent in another measurement scale, Celsius. So let's write the equation. F equals 9/5 C plus 32. And let's write that we're given the Fahrenheit value of 55. And we are trying to find the corresponding Celsius temperature. So we're given this and we're trying to find this. So let's replace the F in Fahrenheit with a given value of 55. 55 equals 9/5 Celsius plus 32. And now we're going to solve for C. So again, thinking about what this side represents, this says take the Celsius value, multiply it by 9/5, and then add 32. So that's what this process is. If you take the Celsius value, multiply it by 9/5 and add 32, the result will be 55. So now, since we want to find the Celsius value by itself, we're going to reverse this process. So instead of adding 32, we're going to subtract 32 from both sides. On the left, we get 23. And on the right, these cancel, and we get 9/5 times C. Now, we want to reverse multiplying by 9/5. So you may remember that to reverse multiplication by a fraction, you multiply by its reciprocal. So the reciprocal of 9/5 is 5/9. Because notice, if you multiply 9/5 times 5/9, you get 1. And we want 1C here, not 9/5 C. So since there's more room, I'm going to write this over here. 5/9 and 5/9 on both sides. Okay? And since order doesn't matter in multiplication, I could write it on either side and it's fine. So now here, the 5's cancel, the 9's cancel, we're just left with C, and that's why we chose 5/9. And on this side, we're going to, let's see, round to the nearest tenth. So let's multiply this on the calculator. You could think of this as 23/1 if you'd like. So we have 23 times 5, which is 115, over 9 times 1, which is 9. Now let's do this division to change it to a decimal. Divided by 9 equals, and we're round to the nearest tenth, so that's the 1 decimal place. Since that's bigger than 5, it'll be 12.8. write that under here. C equals 12.8. So, if the temperature is 55 degrees Fahrenheit, that is equivalent to 12.8 degrees Celsius. Let's look at the next problem. Here we're given a temperature measured in Celsius, and we want to find the corresponding Fahrenheit value. So we're still going to begin with our equation. F equals 9/5 C plus 32. But in this case, we're given C equals 41, and we want to find the corresponding F value, or Fahrenheit value. So we're going to replace C with 41. So F equals 9/5. Replace C with 41 in parentheses. These are being multiplied, plus 32. Now, in this case, Fahrenheit is already isolated on the left-hand side, the F value that we're solving for, so we can just compute this. And I'm going to compute this right on the calculator in one step. So I have 9 divided by 5 times 41 plus 32. And we get 105.8. So if the temperature is 41 degrees Celsius, that is equivalent to 105.8 degrees in Fahrenheit.